I made the sandwich. I made the sandwich out of the bricks that they built. You put the right kind of sauce on it, it can still hit. It's true. You guys tried the piri piri sauce yet? It's just a thicker hot sauce, but it's okay. Let's do it. Okay, this time we need to get Mouth in the call. He's the Necrobinder Understander. You fucking with the Ruffles sauce? In spite of myself, I'm a caricature. I can't bring myself to take any sauce on my Subway sandwich that has like 180 calories per foot long. Like eating 200 calories of sauce alongside your foot-long sandwich just feels like it's it's just too much. Just too much. Yellow mustard is like, it's like 4 calories per foot long. That, I mean, it's not probably as good as the Ruffles sauce if I had to guess, but I'll pay 50 gold for an upgraded starting hand once. First, I really love burning sticks, man. The first time you exhaust a skill, add a copy of it to your hand. I had this on a silent run with adrenaline. So you would literally just play adrenaline, and then you'd be like, you know what fucking hits after adrenaline? A second fucking adrenaline, bro. It's great. What do you think? Wait, I gotta read this. What do you think your death trap would be if John Kramer took you? Is John Kramer Jigsaw? Or John Kramer's the guy, Jigsaw is a puppet that's manipulated by John Kramer. Is that true? Okay. I 100% think that it would just be, while like something's about to fall on me, okay? Like a heavy anvil or something, and I'm obviously strapped to a chair, immobilized in some capacity. As long as I talk, it does not, like the rope doesn't get any more frayed. But if I ever stop talking, then like a knife gets closer to cutting the rope, thus dropping the boulder on top of my head. So I think it's a very ironic punishment for me would be like to be forced to filibuster until my inevitable death regardless. I think that would make a lot of sense. What about a full blocking build? I mean, Doom sucks so much ass, man. Doesn't he give you a way to escape? Have you seen the movies? Like, he kind of gives you a way to escape, but I mean, in some of them, he doesn't. Like, there's some of the Saw games are actually competitive. Like, not everybody can make it out alive. They're set up like physical 100. Might cost you a pound of flesh. I know we've had this discussion 1,000 times. I weigh like 172 pounds. I think I could cut a pound of flesh out of myself without dying. It would hurt like a motherfucker, but I think I could feel the scale. Surely I could cut a pound of flesh off of myself. Yes, I mean, spread it out or like take part of both butt cheeks. I definitely think you could take some off the front of the belly, like no problem. Unless, I guess, like, does body fat count as flesh, or does it have to be muscle? I think I could do it, man. I think, honestly, in the Shakespearean times, it was different because they didn't have, like, modern medicine or whatever. And you got to do it in such a way that you don't bleed out, and that might be the hardest part of all. I don't disagree. Fuck it, bro. Call me Beyonce. I'm going countdown mode. You better make sure that fucking the Merchant of Venice is not using the metric system. Because if you gotta cut out a kilo, you're fucked. When you randomize this card, well, I do really like Slither, but we just can't make it work. Let's get a Toric Toughness off a strike and try to build a defensive Doom deck, man. Could be the play. We bring the doom. That's what we do. I like that. I like that. Who did that? Certainly, we're not using bone shards on that one. Nephew's blocking 12 for us already. Afterlife with the burning sticks could be interesting. But actually, negative pulse makes so much more sense for us. Anyone else got Toric Toughness in their top 3 cards in the game? Toric Toughness is actually one of my favorite archetypes of cards. Cards that when you look at them, you go, it looks like shit, but then when you play them, you win. Like, there's so many cards in this game where I'm like, the card, reading it, it sucks. But then, like, when I have it in my deck, it goes up. My win rate goes up significantly. Fuck it. We'll upgrade it. Absolutely, we'll fucking upgrade it, man. Replay would go crazy. You're not wrong about that. Replay would go crazy. Or having some extra decks. That's also... That's very valid. Have you come around on Reflect yet? No, Reflect is like the exact opposite to me. It's a card that looks like it would be amazing, and then every time I take it, I'm like, what the fuck? My deck sucks. Fuck it. If we're going defense, let's try, man. Summon 5, gain 9. 50% more Doom also. I mean, dude, that's a huge increase in Doom. Good lord. Let's take Safe Path. Whenever you play a card that costs 2 or more, gain 4 block. Medea plays Slay the Spire. Imagine, bro. That, honestly, if Machinima was still around, that could be, like, literally the biggest video. That could be in the top 75 videos on the front page. In Myanmar. So we have no AoE, huh? No, we have AoE. We have negative pulse. You ever seen the Rolex subreddit and how much these dudes bend over backwards for the watch they want? I have seen, first off, thank you for bringing this up. I have seen the Rolex subreddit, but beyond that, I also have a brother-in-law who's kind of a Rolex guy, so I've heard firsthand what it's like. Don't need it, bro. Give him one of those. And what is it like? Well, it's like a lot of luxury brands in the sense that you might think that Rolex is like a store where you go in and you go, I would like to spend a lot of money on a watch, and they go, we're the store for you. What watch do you want? Give me your money. Here's the watch. Have a nice day. But that's not how it works. You actually have to, if you want one of the classic high demand Rolexes, you have to build up a relationship with your sales associate first. Basically, and don't quote me on this, but my understanding is that you sort of have to just, they'll text you and be like, hey, we don't have your watch yet. But what we do have is like a jacket that might move you up the list to actually get the watch you want. So you like buy the jacket or the bracelet or like a watch safe or something like that. And then after 6 months, depending on where you live and your relationship with your sales associate, after like 6 months to 2 or 3 years, you'll get the call where they go, hey, that watch that you wanted 3 years ago is now available. And that is why if I were ever to get a nice watch, I'm not fucking with this kind of like artificial scarcity. You just go to Japan and get a Grand Seiko. You spend the same amount of money, which is unreasonable. It's like a Toyota Corolla's worth of money just to get something that you only other dudes who care about watches care about at all, and then you go get a Grand Seiko, and then unless if you're a realtor, you may actually have to get a Rolex because then like your clients might be like, oh shit, this guy's got a Rolex. But if you're just like a guy, you could just get the Grand Seiko instead or something like that. But then maybe this will age badly, and at some point you'll have to do that as well. Or you could get the Richard Mille, the one that looks like the factory that almost crushes Padme Amidala from the end of Attack of the Clones, where every time the second hand turns, like 100 gears turn inside of the thing, but... Well, you could just get a Garmin, too. Okay, Garmin. I don't know what we're doing. We're building a defensive deck. We don't want to accidentally exhaust a soul with burning sticks, though. Ergo, we take fucking friendship because we want energy. And then we fight an elite. Great opportunity to use a flex potion on this fella. When you actually have some attacks. When we have some attacks that exist. 29 Doom. We're never gonna play an attack, bro. We're obviously never going to play an attack. What are you talking? Well, we could play an attack right there. This statue sucks. I don't even want to say this because I'm in the shit right now, but I think it might be the easiest elite on this floor. But it's probably the worst elite for the specific type of bullshit that I'm rocking, for sure. You don't need to use the flex potion. Well, maybe it's... it doesn't even affect that or that. It did add 5 extra damage onto the basic strike, so that's cool. You know what? We get 4 extra... We basically get 11 block out of that. That's all right. You have 4 energy, my guy? Maybe after the Peloton ride. I love it. I love it. This might work, man. Stone Calendar on a defense run is huge. You're absolutely right. Silence chatters and nowhere is speaking. And this is 9 damage to everybody. It basically only creates a delta of 3 block. 2 block, because we're killing you, who's already blocking 7. This is a delta of 5 block. Means we take 6 damage, definitely not worth using plating. Huge. But the damage you output? Nah, I ain't sweating all that. The damage that we have is Dr. Doom. I forgot to tell you, by the way. I saw shit, this is gonna suck a lot. I saw Avengers Doomsday yesterday. I saw it while I was watching dinner. And he asked me anything about Avengers Doomsday. I'll tell you, I don't give a fuck. You can't muzzle me. Was it good? I'm under NDA. I can't answer. That's the only thing I can't answer. Love it. How was the food? It was, I mean, I was cooking, so it wasn't as good as it could have been. Let's just put it that way. Did it scare you? Yes, I will say it's literally, actually this, now the joke is too real, because this is literally how people talk when they get early access to see Marvel movies. They're like, it's literally, it doesn't just have horror elements, it literally redefines horror cinema. I never would have thought that Sam Raimi could have brought these elements to Marvel, but here we are. It's not just a good Marvel movie, it's literally one of the best horror movies of the year. And you're like, damn, that sounds awesome. Then all of a sudden, you're like, why the fuck does it have a 59 on Metacritic then? Surely one of these fellas will die at some point. We get you next turn. Oh, next turn's calendar! So true. So fucking true. I had 3 damage strike. Not that exciting, man. Me on May 31st. I mean, what's the best day to see on your calendar? I honestly think it might be February 28th in a non-leap year. Because it means that March is coming up. And March, I mean, we don't need to add more energy, by the way. We don't need to do this bit for the 5,000th time. But like moving from February to March is a huge fucking delta. That's not me saying, because I see you already going to reply. March isn't that good. Yeah, but February's that bad, bro. Huge. Whenever you play a card this turn, apply 3 Doom to the enemy. Yeah, okay. All right. I mean, that does seem like something we're trying to build towards. That seems like it could make a lot of sense. And then we get souls, but we also need to keep in mind that burning sticks could be super valuable for us. I mean, does Pale's Legion work with Toric Toughness in the sense that instead of giving me 7 block every turn for 3 turns, it would give me 14 every turn for 3 turns? That's enough to interest me. And then the tooth, I mean, I would love to cut. I'd love to cut these 5, but then that probably leaves us in a position where we can't kill enemies. Pale's Flesh. You're not wrong, I have a slow death, so Pale's Flesh is like free energy, essentially. But do I need the energy? I don't feel like I need the energy that much, at least with the way it's constructed right now, because I already have friendship. I feel like this will help us. Here's my thought process right now. We take Pale's Legion because it means we will take a lot less damage from combat, which means we'll have a much better chance to upgrade, which means we don't feel bad about not taking the tooth. And then we don't take Pale's Flesh because our energy economy is already all right. But what we do want is to get a really good skill that gets played first. Because at some point we do want a fuck ton of souls so that we can play Oblivion and then a bunch of souls. But I think Pale's Legion's the play. But with this guy's kind of the GOAT. And then the real question is, how much confidence do you have in yourself, man? Like, do you have the kind of confidence where you're like, okay, we got the chosen cheese. Let's go fight like 7 times and then fight an elite? I don't think so. I don't feel like super confident in that. In that case, I kind of like this side. That's a crazy path. Goated Scythe path, though. Okay. Unfortunate, but let's play that. Goes to sleep for 2 turns. No big deal. Honestly, I still want to play it. Now, how are we going to punch through that block? Or are we just going to hope to draw doom at some point? This one's going to sting. Should have been the woman DeLorean and girl goo. I wish that I had read the girl goo part of that before I said it out loud. But I'm going to give you a +2 regardless. Huge. Fuck it, bro. We stall you. Oh shit, he got stunned from something. I don't think I did enough damage. How did the fella get stunned? Oh, Stone Calendar, of course. The Stoned Calendar. Is anyone going to see? I don't think you're evil if you go see The Mandalorian and Grogu. I'm just kind of like, I'm skeptical about its ability to gain success, I suppose. Because I feel like everyone was insanely hyped after The Mandalorian Season 2, and then no one gave a fuck about The Mandalorian Season 3. It had 3 seasons? Yeah, the third one is the one with Jack Black. So I should really... It's on my list, obviously, but... haven't gotten around to seeing it yet. Enchant up to 3 attacks. Enchant up to 3 attacks with Shark. We don't do attacks. We don't give a fuck, man. Every 3 turns, draw a card. Now, that's pretty fucking useful. But is it more useful than just cutting a basic defend and keeping the deck thin? I mean, every 3 turns... Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say yeah, definitely. What the fuck? Honestly, I need to make sure I put you in a position where I can kill you, so I'm going to use that potion. Saw a woman with a Grogu tattoo on the 99 last weekend. Let's just hope... First off, the 99 is the most famous bus, or the busiest bus in Vancouver. I don't know if a bus can be famous, or if that's just my neurotypicalness talking, but it's, in case you're not familiar, it's a very popular bus. Let's hope Grogu doesn't do, like, he doesn't go on that Khaleesi arc. Ah, shit. Bye. Because that'll be... Oh, no, wait, because you... No, you go... Yeah, you're gone. You're definitely leaving. On the other hand, we've kind of fucking made you think twice about it. And he's going to die off screen, I suppose. But yeah, they're going to feel mighty embarrassed if Grogu fucking takes over King's Landing, and then there's like the Mandalorian spreads his wings behind Grogu, and then people go... This literally is going to be taught in film class for the next 100 years or whatever. That'll be rough. Let's do it, man. Oblivion's removed from your deck? Nah. Strike is removed from your deck. Yeah. Yeah, we could do that one. Did you guys know Darth Jar Jar's canon? Heals 21. Yeah. In Lego Star Wars Season 2, Rebuild the Galaxy, which is post Disney Star Wars, is post the Lucasfilm sale. Yeah, they have Darth Jar Jar in that. He's canon now. Darth Jar Jar's canon. One more Doom is pissing me off. Give me a better block. He always was. Any knowers in the chat? Wait, the dream! Next turn, gain 2 energy. 31 Doom on yous already. Pale's Legion is back. Draw a good card. Literally a necessary card, but I don't know if I'd call it good. Insofar as... What does sleep do for Pale's Legion? He just takes a little nap. It means that he's not active for a turn. I'm not going to play Negative Pulse, because we want to make sure we have Toric Toughness ready to go with Pale's Legion next turn. Or at least something. At least something good to go. We take none damage. He was sleeping? Was he sleeping? I thought he was just a puddle. Not bad. Toric Toughness, last card. Hold on it. He's got legs, bro. Does he know how to use them? Oh, shit. He's back. I'm chilling. Take some Doom. Take some Doom. 142, 143. Holy shit. That was not that bad. Read the first effect on this enemy, I'm begging you. First off, you made a reference to a meme. Begging you. Secondly, I'm not going to spend 3 energy to get 1 energy refunded, bro. This is literally how we end up in situations where those people on TLC are buying like 900 boxes of golden grams and shit like that. Long story short, you don't know what you're talking about. Every deck is different, okay? Unless you're playing the Ironclad, in which case, of course, you're going to hit him. I mean, we love Toric Toughness. We love it. I think we need some economy on this guy. This is like absolutely horrendous choices, man. In the discard pile. Not in the draw pile. Not in the draw. I mean, we could have put 1 attack in there, I guess. It can't be just summon 18, man. It's summon 9, get it back in your deck, and then play the Toric Toughness so that on the next turn we don't have to play any defense. In theory. You're dead, by the way? Bro, we're all dead. It's a life sentence we got at birth. Hold. I don't think we are dead either. I think... Far be it for me to suggest that Twitch chat doesn't always know what they're talking about in a video game, but I don't think we are dead necessarily. This is not Stone Calendar turn, but we have enough block regardless. This is Stone Calendar turn. It's gonna fuck you up, man. That wasn't bad at all. Except for the potion usage, which was truly awful. We still go Toric on this beast. Joss Whedon. Every 5 times you exhaust a card, draw a card. That's right. That's right. Stone Calendar Merchant. Me, when I use the relics and cards that I was given to their full effect, instead of just playing my biggest attack against an enemy every single turn. Literally, we don't take damage, which is crazy, but get this going regardless. I'm literally not gonna, I'm not gonna attack. I'm not gonna take damage from thorns, bro. It's not necessary. I do wish I had friendship, though. Thorns doesn't go through block. I'm not putting Osti on the endangered species list, is all I'm saying. Doom must be a debuff, right? That's huge. It's insane. Whenever this will be shuffled into your draw pile, place it on top instead. Does it really say enter your hole? I'm putting this on Toric Toughness any day of the week. It's the first time I've ever read the event instead of just looking at the options. Okay, this is easy. Don't play a block turn 1. Play a block, play Toric Toughness turn 2. Play 2 Afterlifes turn 2. And 1 Frantic Escape. We're going to need to play those. And then a strike. We're saving our Pale's Legion for Toric Toughness, if possible. It will never happen. Get away from me. Unleash would have hit for 40. We don't hit. That's the one thing I will never accept on this run. We do not hit. And then Toric Toughness comes back around to the top regardless. Insane. Insane. And then we play our Frantic Escape because we just have to walk it back. We got to walk him back a little bit. And an Oblivion. And a delay. We're taking no damage. Frantic Escape him. Get him further away. 34 damage. 34 damage is bad. We're chilling. And we're Frantic Escaping. Guys, it's literally working. I mean, he's fucked, man. He's dead next turn. This is Tony Shalhoub. I think that, have you seen Doom? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Have you seen Doom? Tony Shalhoub isn't in it unless he plays the worm. It's got to be Seance. Seance. You said Doom, buddy? So I was thinking about Carl Urban because I'm going to see Mortal Kombat this weekend for the 9th time. I had a friend in the 11th grade who was obsessed with Doom 3. I've never heard him more disappointed in my entire life than when he went to see the Doom movie in like 2005 when it came out. And literally he was like, the movie sucked. The only thing that was awesome is like the last 30 minutes take place in the first person. Like it's a first person shooter. Yes, with the Rock and with Carl Urban. Bro, what did you expect? I mean, he was a true believer in the Doom universe. I'll level with you. I don't think we give a fuck about the ethereal copy of the first attack we play every turn. The Rock has been churning out pure garbage for, I mean, at this point, more than 2 decades at this point, which is absolutely insane. It's gotta be this. Jumanji was kind of good. Yeah, I mean, I actually agree, but it did come out like 12 years ago at this point. Pain and Gain is good. Yeah, but that one's even older, man. You unplayable Eternal. Since when did I... Oh, I had this in my deck from the begin with. Cannot be transformed or removed. So if I try to transform Greed, what's going to happen with it? It's going to just be like, I'm still Greed. No, it works. You can transform in combat, but it won't icy. You transform in combat, but after combat, it'll be like, oh, you thought. Okay, I get it now. Why didn't you say so? 26. I mean, a Sleight of Flesh, very necessary for boss fights. Maybe not so necessary for basic combat. Okay. I can live with that. The Other Guys was incredibly good. It came out in 2010. I'm sorry, I'm literally just... that's 16 years ago. The people that were born, the people that were conceived at that movie are literally T-boning motherfuckers on the road looking at YouTube shorts while they're driving right now. He has to be in something else, man. Hey, yo, that's true. He's also in The Other Guys for like 6 seconds. Now, he's a very memorable part of it, but nevertheless, I'm not fucking with The Rock. And Batista, you're on notice. I'm not saying fuck Batista, by the way. I'm not saying fuck Batista. So many times I say shit like this, people go, why is he saying fuck Batista? I never in my life did I say fuck Batista. But he needs a couple more roles. He needs a couple more non-Stuber type roles for me to truly buy in. Jason Momoa is truly lost, though. Can I? So I'm believe it or not, I'm a heterosexual male. I know sometimes I talk about penis. That's because I have one. So don't get it twisted. So I need people in chat who are attracted to men, and I know it's different for everybody, but deep down it's probably all the same, right? Is Jason Momoa really hot? Please be so fucking for real with me right now. Is he really hot? I don't mean like, is he really hot? I mean like, is he verifiably hot? Seems like the chat might be split. Extremely. He's a type? Unbelievable question. Like, if you were to ask me, I'm a heterosexual man, who's the sexiest man in the world? Stephen Merchant. Okay? So that's why I'm asking Chad, who is more of an authority on this shit, who is Jason Momoa actually hot? Now, to be fair, he might be getting a debuff because, like, most of the Jason Momoa, when I picture him in my head, I'm picturing the garbage man from the Minecraft movie, which is probably not his best look. Wait, this might be huge because we get to play it twice if we draw it early. He's hot, but I wouldn't say I'm attracted to him. Okay, I understand. So to speak. My friend is Jason Momoa's personal assistant. I can ask him questions. Please don't ask Jason Momoa's personal assistant if, like, he's hot. That's crazy. I don't really have that much curiosity about Jason Momoa, if I'm being honest. I mean, not to, you know, damn him with faint praise or anything like that. I just don't. I'm not that. What would I ask him? What was it like to be on Game of Thrones? Like, what's he gonna say? He can't be honest. He's compromised. I'm just, he's the one for me where I'm like, well, play that first. People online are like, he's so hot, but I'm like, I need to ask 8,000 strangers to verify for me whether or not this is actually true. Huge. He has a cool RV. Is that part of it? I'm asking you honestly. It might be. Damn, this is gonna suck ass, man. That is part of it. I'm learning new shit every day, man. Every goddamn day. Stone Calendar, my goat! We don't need another delay. We need more draw, if anything. Motherfucker. Retain? Any retain? Okay, that's actually incredible. Probably should have played Oblivion first, now that I think about it. You're doing 40 fucking damage? Like, are you fucking joking? 40 damage turn 2 or whatever? Turn 2? Wait, but we don't take damage, bro. We don't take damage. I'm just saying, I think he needs a shave and a haircut, man. I think a shave and a haircut could really up the Jason Momoa stocks. That's not his brand, baby. Everybody likes the smell of their own brand, baby. Yeah. I want you toasted next time. You need the Doom. Then you play a Soul. You're killed. You're doing 18 damage, which is nothing. I'm putting up a fuckload of block. And then counting down to Ecstasy. Is pull aggro bait? I don't know if it's bait, but I would be so happy to play it if I had like infinite energy. I like a tidier grooming regimen on a man. Listen, nobody asked for my opinion, but that is what I'm trying to say. But maybe the straightest thing I could say is that I think if I was to choose which man I think is sexy, I would try to choose a man that's predominantly hairless. At least from like the nose down. Maybe from the chin down. I have to think about it though. It's kind of complicated. And I bet it changes day to day. I would also guess that it changes day to day. I bet there's days where you wake up and you're like, maybe I'm feeling like Jason Momoa today. And then there's like maybe 5 out of 7 days you wake up and you're like, it's not really for me. But then like maybe something you had for dinner last night or like the kind of sleep you had affects it. I don't know. Well, I'm not duplicating my deck. So yeah, okay, well they downgraded Toric Toughness and then upgraded Toric Toughness. So I'm feeling like that's a dub. Choose an attacker skill to enchant with royally approved. So, I mean, the problem is we would lose perfect fit, right? Because you can only have one enchantment on, or maybe you can't even do it, overwrite it. Maybe you're just stuck. So what would we want first? Wisp first does give us 2 energy on the first turn for free. Which is really, that's something interesting for sure. Delay? I don't want delay on turn 1 though. I want to draw Toric Toughness. Wisp already retains? Yeah, but I want to play it turn 1. Or a pound. Yeah, I mean, Sleight of Flesh early, I guess, could be good too. Turn 1 draw sucks already. Well, then I'm putting it on anyway, and then we'll just retain it. And if we draw good stuff, then we play it, and we feel good about ourselves. Holy shit, look, a bow, 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 bow. Bag of prep, crazy. I will serve as today's decider. Sure, man. I'll add a doubt to my deck and transform... Maybe we should transform pull aggro and a basic defend. Please, 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 please. Add replay to a card in your hand. It costs 1 extra. Reeve? I mean, more souls is good. Oh, you're right. Bone shards should be out of here, too. Transfigure, add replay to a card. I mean, replay on Toric Toughness would go insane if I could have the energy to play it. The Thinker. The problem is I don't think you wanna... You need to save block. So even though it makes your turn look like total shit, I think you just do that. And then you're gonna Wisp. You're gonna Oblivion. You're gonna Wisp. Joss Whedon let you draw a card. You do 9 damage. Play a card. Do another 9 damage. Hit you with this. Okay, at least you're going to die after 1 turn. And us being weak doesn't matter in the slightest. It does suck because if I'd played Oblivion 1 early, I think you would have actually taken lethal. But alas, what's done is done. Replay costs extra. Literally doesn't even bother me. Make Seance cost extra. And get that shit pumping, bro. And then don't play Scourge. Worst Toric Toughness in human history. I want to cry. Don't play your souls. Unless... Nah, pass on it. The galaxy's on Orion's belt. Huge if true. If that's not real, I want to see them perma'd yesterday. Gain 0 block. Gain 0 block, fantastic. Whatever, you're dead regardless. There's a part of me that thinks the enemy losing 11 strength might keep us alive. I would certainly give you 100 gold for a random relic. Joss Paper is actually saving my life from time to time. I'll give you 100 gold for Lantern. That's huge. You don't pay me enough to ban people who say incorrect things? Okay, but lucky for them, the galaxy actually was on Orion's belt. I just finished the movie. Transform Bone Shards. Whoa! Another Sleight of Flesh, man. Sorry. Sleight of Flesh. We'd rather have more Doom early than slightly more. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. Give me this. Then that. Then this. And let's just give you some summons. And then hopefully just kill you next turn would be huge. Love to have a sleight of flesh out there. You gotta go all in to play it early. Okay, that's fine. And then a delay to give us some energy, but don't play your other wisp yet. 51 damage. A little nasty with it. Definitely gonna play a Toric Toughness. Transfigure kind of impossible to justify. At this present moment. Admittedly, Transfigure working with a power would have been swell. You know, I think about the future, man. Does make you stronger, of course. Take 11 strength off. Yeah. Not really 11 strength, but so be it. 40 damage and a debuff. Any chance I could just fucking kill you? I'm literally chilling on this. The only thing I could think of, it might be worth taking just a little bit of damage to get a doubt out of the deck. But then you've got to fucking die, man. Oblivion and a bunch of souls? I'm going in. Don't even play the soul. Save a soul for the next round. $33 damage, but a beautiful Toric Toughness. Not even sweating it. A soul. A Seance that dumps a greed. We have another soul. Fuck it. Take 1 damage. Save the Wisp to work with Oblivion. Oblivion. Enfeebling Touch goes insane. You're asleep, so you can take that. More for the future. You die to Doom. Okay, okay. What the fuck do you do on this turn? Dead ass, bro. You play Toric Toughness to get more block for the future. And then try to draw into Seance? I think it's too risky. Enfeebling Touch, absolutely insane. Apply some Doom. Apply some Doom. You're just gonna let that potion sit there? I don't attack. I don't attack, I get no benefits for using a potion. Wounds? No, you know what? Seance or Bodyguard then. We played Oblivion this turn. I feel fine playing that. Toric, wait, what? Toric is going to cycle back to the top of our deck. Drink it if you got it. Discarding, drinking, not using, exactly the same EV. Exactly the same EV on that, just so you know. We don't want to draw anything. We don't want to draw Toric. We apply 7 more Doom. This is a debuff. This is a debuff, so it does 1 extra damage. And then we get Toric next turn and we feel good. And we play nothing. Wait, we have... we play nothing. Goopler's kind of the GOAT. I'll be so fucking for real with you. There's 2 relics that I slept on that are actually awesome, and I thought they sucked. One of them is the Goopler. Pale's Legion is actually insane. The other one is the Diadem, and I forget the name of the god, though. It's the one with Sarah Angel. The one where if you play 2 cards, you take half damage. 2 cards or less, I should say, you take half damage. Man, it's good. That is a classic. I did what I must to maintain order. The McDonald's cashier explaining they can only lock in if they have their AirPods in. Okay, we'll slash marker that. STS21. And then